Today we're going to talk about how we can leverage Internet of Things devices to create powerful augmented reality experiences.
In this augmented reality experience, we've created a digital representation of the physical asset. We're using a 3D printed model of an industrial pump, but in practice, this would be applied in the field to real-life industrial assets. And since we have sensor data streaming real-time from the physical asset to our IoT platform, we can also see those values in real time within our augmented reality experience, layered on top of the real physical asset.
We'll show you how you can connect network devices up to an IoT platform, which will ultimately enable amazing augmented reality experiences.
The first step is collecting data from the field. To do this, sensors are deployed to collect process values like temperature, pressure, and vibration, and there's a variety of different methods for collecting the field data, including local storage options, wired, and wireless transmission. And from here, the data is typically streamed locally within the plant or facility to a field gateway. And the field gateway is responsible for aggregating data from all the different sensor devices and translating that data into a format that the IoT platform can understand. Next, the data is streamed to the IoT platform, which handles data ingestion, storage, analytics, and visualizations. And once the data is in your IoT platform, it can be made available to be consumed in a variety of output formats, whether that be web interface, mobile application, automations and integrations, or in our case, augmented reality.
So for demonstration purposes, we're going to be using a small prototyping board. And this prototyping board has a number of different sensors on it, including temperature, humidity, and vibration. But what's cool about this is it also has a communication stack on it. It has Bluetooth, so it can transmit the data wirelessly from the field back to a central device. And that central device is typically called a field gateway. In this case, we're going to be using a cell phone because the cell phone has both the communication stack for our field device, which is Bluetooth, and can also communicate up to our IoT platform. But typically your field gateway is going to be a black box that's embedded in the field and is of industrial grade.
So I'm going to power up the field device and then open up the monitoring app on the mobile device, which is going to scan for authorized devices in the area. And we've detected a device, so let's connect to it so we can view the data. I'll start by opening the accelerometer screen so that we can view the data locally. And notice as I move the board around, you can see it represented in real time. I'm going to tap the button here to stream the data to our platform. This is a great example of what field gateways do. It's collecting the data locally over one protocol, Bluetooth, and is then translating it to another protocol, sending it over a 4G cellular connection.
So now that our field gateway has transmitted the data wirelessly up to our IoT platform, the IoT platform is responsible for receiving all of that data in a secure manner and storing all of that data.
And back in the office, we're displaying a web interface which remotely accesses data from the IoT platform. Now as I move the field device around, you can see the accelerometer data streaming up real time to the platform.
So where things get really fun is with augmented reality. We're going to use our tablet here as an augmented reality viewing device.
So we'll point the tablet at our industrial device, in our case, a 3D printed version of an industrial pump. And we can see a virtual representation of the device show up. This is showing the data that is streaming up from our field device, but now the data is being pulled down in near real time and layered on top of our pump.
Now, in this demo, we're simply overlaying the values on top of the physical asset, but there's other applications for augmented reality as well. Imagine having animations showing how you could service a piece of equipment with visual representations of how to take a component off, or things like representing hard-to-see components. Maybe a component that's inside of the asset, maybe a sensor that you can't see, visually represented in augmented reality as you overlay that on top of the asset. And there's really so much more that can be done with augmented reality. Think about the service applications, having a centrally located team of engineers that then has boots on the ground with augmented reality streaming data real time to that central team of engineers to help them assess and diagnose assets. Or things like education and training, where you might visually be able to show students how they can take action before they go through the activities. So helping take that book knowledge and apply it practically. And when you apply other technologies, like machine learning to help predict failures, or things like digital twins to simulate actions before you actually go in the field to do those actions, you can really unlock tremendous hidden value. So thanks for watching, and reach out to us at info@l2services.com for your free IoT assessment.